Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing week 27 of the year 2025. This starts from 30th of June till the 6th of July. And the highlight of the week is that Ketu, I use true notes by the way. So Ketu is going to be changing nakshatra, which is a very important event which is going to be taking place in the sky. So all the insights in the beginning part, and then I'll be taking you through to the sign-wise predictions as well. So stay tuned, an important video and a very, very impactful week as well. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for being here and acknowledging and liking and sharing my channel as well. Thanks so much. So let's start with the weeklies. I hope it is sharing. So as you all know, it is based on moon's ingress or interaction with other grahas. And this week is going to be starting from the 30th of June and is going to be all the way till the 6th of July. Okay, let me see if I am visible or not. Okay, now I am. So because the software has changed, so this is why. 1 second. Okay, so what's exactly happening here is moon is going to be transiting 4 signs this week. 30th to the 1st afternoon, it is going to be in Leo sign, where it is going to be conjunct moon, Mars and Ketu in the Leo sign. As you know, this is a long conjunction which is in the sky taking place in the Leo sign. And then moon moves into, this is intensity, impatience and karmic cuts. Always remember that moon gives good results only in 1, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11 houses. So this might just be a little precarious one. And 1st July afternoon to the 3rd July, moon is going to be transiting through the Virgo sign. It is going to be opposite Saturn in Pisces in trine to Venus, and Venus is aspected by Saturn. Duty versus desire, tension. 4th to the 6th of July, it's going to be in Libra sign and is going to be in trine to Jupiter, Sun and Rahu. So this is precarious again, because when it trines to these planets and Jupiter is combust also, so this might just bring about a chance for balanced alliances and mind opening talks, but with illusion, because there can be some confusion because of this Rahu in trine as well. And lastly, on the 6th evening onwards, moon is going to be in its sign of debility, that is Scorpio, and is going to be in the it's forming a connection with Mercury and Saturn in the Scorpio sign. So this is also very important, because you feel little uneasy and you feel little moody on this day. So evening can be little disturbing. But do remember, on the 6th of July this year till the 20th of April 2026, a long transit. I will be making a separate video on the same as well. So this is a long transit which is taking place in sky, that is Ketu transiting from Sun's nakshatra. As it moves in the reverse, it's going to be in the Venus's nakshatra. So Ketu in Venus's star, that is Purva Falgoni, starting a 9-month karmic cycle affecting love, relationship, beauty, money, creativity and luxury, sexual dynamics and relationship patterns. So this is again a very important one. And do remember that Venus is going to be changing signs and will also be joining this Ketu in the due course. So another video will be there. As you know, these are all transit videos, and something which is very different and peculiar that I bring for you all. So what exactly is this Purva Falguni transit of Ketu? That is the Venus's nakshatra. So this brings karmic tests and liberation in love, art, luxury, self-worth, detaches what's false. I hope I'm audible. You can please write it in the comment section if that's not a problem. Please. Thank you so much. So this detaches what's false, helps rediscover authentic joy and passion. See, Venus is the graha for love, luxury, romance, and Ketu is not. So this brings about, chances of sudden breakups, soul level unions, depending on your personal chart, of course, where it is happening, where Ketu is. Suppose it is for Aries, it is in the fifth house, so it is a little tough one because second and seventh lord nakshatra is going to be active as well. So this might just heighten chances of sudden breakups, artists of period of unique deep expression. So that's what, the best thing is that you can meditate on rose quartz. That is one remedy that I can prescribe. Also, this will give you a good chance to donate on Fridays. That'll be good. And lastly, you can worship goddess Durga. Okay, so this is what is going to be helpful. And I wish you all a very, very happy Ketu's ingress, because Ketu is one graha which is coming out of Sun's nakshatra, which is definitely going to be much better because he's coming out of an enemy's nakshatra to a friendly nakshatra of Venus. Venus is the guru of Ketu, so definitely a very positive time period for everyone. So I think 6th onwards things are going to get better with Venus also, at the same degrees as Ketu, was creating a lot of troubles here and there. So now we move on to the ascendant, moon sign, or dasha sign wise predictions. So what exactly does it mean? So when we talk about the dasha sign, it is definitely going to be about the, I think the font is dasha sign. Okay, just understand what is dasha sign. So dasha sign is when you talk about a particular dasha that you are in. So make that your first house. Suppose you are in Venus dasha and Venus is in Libra for you. So you make Libra your first house, apart from ascendant and moon sign. That is also important, but you must actually also see to it that you do check from the dasha. The current state of mind is checked from, or the current situation is checked from the dasha for sure. Okay, so that is how it works. And now coming to the sign wise prediction, so I'll be taking up the Aries sign. So do remember that moon does well only in first house, third house, sixth house, seventh house, 10th house, and 11th house. Do remember this because this is more important. People think that the whole transit is good or it's bad. So this is for those who don't understand that. Okay, so let's start with the prediction for Aries first. So for Aries natives, this transit of moon this week is going to be in 3 zodiac signs, and lastly Scorpio also. So Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio, which is again a very precarious one to start with because it's going to be conjunct Ketu and Moon. So this might just bring about unplanned spending at the start. Caution with impulse buys if at all you have to. So be careful about that. And midweek you might just get some income, job related income that sees hope because it's going to be in your 6th house. And by weekend, joint finances need clarity. And lastly, you might just feel a little uneasy when moon is in the Chandra Ashtama, as we call it, because then it is going to be forming a connection with Saturn and Mercury also. When it is going to be in the 5th house, I've given the dates in the beginning part, but if you want I can give you again. So it is going to be in the 30th to the 1st July afternoon, 30th June to the 1st July afternoon. It's going to be in Leo sign. So in the Leo sign, it is going to be difficult for relationship. It is not that great for expenditure part. You might just spend unnecessarily. You might just feel very emotional. You might just feel that you're less appreciated. You want to pursue some hobby of yours, you're not able to. So that kind of situation can happen. There will be typically an emotional need for some type of expression. I'm writing something and I'm doing something which might just give me some spontaneous growth or some spontaneous thought process. Break routines when it is in the 5th house. Break routines, take some time out and work out or meditate or something that you like. Okay, then moon is in the 6th house of yours during the 1st afternoon to the 3rd of July. I'm doing the dailies also, so stay connected because it is based on the nakshatra transit, so that also might help you all. So when it is in the Virgo sign, it is your 6th house. So this is about your service and finding your natural skill. You might just have that kind of connectivity with your subordinates. You might just be going in for some kind of changes in your routine, in your workout routine. So this might just be giving you that change automatically. And in relationship also, you might just have some nurturing kind of relationship, or you might just have some leadership challenges and you deliver your projects during this time. And networking thrives after 4th of July, when it's going to be in your 7th house. Blood pressure related or headaches or yoga essential, that is the key theme of this week. Midweek, if you have any exams, so this is definitely it requires focus, attention, avoid conflicts with mentors, and father's health needs check in the early week also, when moon is in the first house. Okay, so you must also see the conjunction of Jupiter and Sun in your 3rd house. So this is the dispositional lord of moon this week. So this might just bring about communication gap with others. You might just have some egoistical clashes with your own siblings or friends. Saturn is in the 12th house of yours, so this is definitely going to be giving you some expenditures, hospitalization of someone in the family. When moon is right opposite Saturn also, this might just bring about changes, a lot of workload, or you might just be planning your foreign trip during this week also. And Mercury is transiting through your 4th house, and there's a nakshatra, there's a sign exchange from 1st afternoon to the 3rd July, when moon transits through the Virgo sign. So this exchange is going to be giving you some relief here. You are going to be analytical, you're going to be taking care of your thought process also, and you're going to be making decisions as well during this time. Very important decisions regards to your education, regards to your loan, and also this will be giving you some comfortable journeys also. You might just meet some important influential people also. Some business planning is going to be taking place as well. So overall, this week is going to be giving you a mixed bag. Be careful in relationship, be careful about your new relationship and investments also. There can be some fights, there can be some karmic romantic entanglements that might just be giving you some uneasiness. Weekend ideal for peace talks. So if you want to do it towards the end of the week. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. So for Taurus native, this week moon is going to be transiting your 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th houses. So as regards to your finances, this is a good week. You might just be spending some time with your family, some money, some kind of plans might just trigger during the start of the week. So this is a good time period to spend more time at home. You do lack comfort, you do lack that cordiality with your people during the start when moon is with Mars and Ketu. So you need to take care of that. But your plans definitely improve by the midweek. And Ketu shift demands reviewing property or inheritance matter when Ketu is going to be in the nakshatra of Venus by the end of the week. But definitely it is inching towards that, so it has already started to give the results. So in case you're having any kind of issues you're dealing with already, so this is the time when you will be able to resolve them, or you will be getting that kind of clarity. Okay, I don't want to be in this relationship, I don't want this. That is what Ketu and Venus is nakshatra going to be doing. As regards to your finances, regards to your home purchase, regards to your relationship, regards to your own self. You want to, maybe going in for some surgical process, etc. So you just want to see that things fall in place. Okay. So you will definitely take some time. In relationship, sensual high weekend, and sensually it is good. And Ketu's new transit brings detachment vibes, time to reassess what's true. And career-wise, bossy co-workers early, and opportunities post 4th of July. Health-wise, it is not a good week regards to your throat or face-related issues, especially during the mid of the week. Creativity, high weekend, because if you are a student especially, so you might just be taking time out, and maybe you are going to be doing something, or artistic bent of mind is going to flourish, or you're going to be starting and picking up where you left, starting to play a guitar or something like that. Also, just avoid any kind of confrontations with your friends or with your partner also. during the middle of the week, because this is the time you might just have some distractive friends. They might just pull you down. You might just feel a little uneasy because of that. So avoid. Mother's emotional needs should be met. You take her blessings, take her blessings, not only blessings but advice also, so it will help you. Also, it is going to be giving you some kind of sickness because of your children's health, yourself. You are just taking care, and not you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your children. So you're worried during the middle of the week, so you need to take care of your health also. Now this is when moon is going to be in your Virgo sign. There's an exchange between Mercury and moon also, so this might just bring about some issues in your relationship, issues you might just resolve some matters with your partner, or you're traveling, some travel planning, some journaling, some creativity you are going to be pursuing also. There will be some wasteful expenditure. Maybe you will buy some gadget or something this week, so you have to be cautious about. You might just drop your phone and or break your screen or something, so be careful about that. And also it said that something can be stolen. It's like that. So first, 3rd, 6th, 7th, 10th, 11th transit only is good for moon. These are the placements. So see to it that you have maybe dasha sign, which is of the planet which is in Taurus sign. So that will also be definitely giving you some kind of impact. Also fame and name types, that kind of accolades that you're waiting for, you will get by the 4th to the 6th evening. So that's good. But Ketu is going to be changing nakshatra, so you have to be cautious about your own self, about your health, about your finances, but you will definitely come to terms what you really want. This is going to give you that clarity also. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th houses. So when moon is in the 3rd house, it's a good transit. As I said, 1st, 3rd, 6th, 7th, 10th, 11th transit is good. So when it is going to be in the 3rd house, you definitely will be traveling. It gives you travels, it gives you growth, it gives you some kind of purchases. You're very confident about your job, your endeavors. Money will come from other sources. Maybe you will make some decisions. Financially it is like a windfall possible, because moon and Mars conjunction is a Chandramangal yoga, which gives you financial growth also. It's like a debilitation cancellation yoga. So this is good. Beware of overconfidence in the early week. Do not get carried away in your confidence. See, confidence to some extent is good, but overconfidence is not. So you have to plan everything really well. What is the difference between confident and being less confident, or underconfident and overconfident? You have to be drawing a line. Be moderate. Okay, but for sure this is a good start of the week, and maybe you can resolve some issues that you have been having with your neighbors and friends. This is a good time. Do not get into the conflict with your own people, because when moon is in your 3rd house, Ketu is also there, so it's going to be for some time hemmed between Mars and Ketu also. So this might just give you that, but it will be good for your brothers, for your sisters, for your siblings to grow, and maybe they're going to be getting some kind of job assignment also overseas if they have to. So you should just guide them through it. You should support them. Okay, the weekend supports heart to heart conversation with your own people. Career wise, this is a good week where your job requires details, because Mercury and moon are forming an exchange also on the 1st afternoon till the 3rd of July. So this is the time when you have to be a little careful about your money matters, about your family, about your decorating the place. Expenditures might be on the redoing of your place, refurbishing or renovation. So you have to be really careful that whatever you do, you get into the details. Okay, I must get the quotation, first, and then go ahead. You just land up into paying extra unnecessarily, so that's not right. Just seek good quotes, just see where you can get good quotations from others and with the best price. So then go ahead. If you have to renovate, you have to put some effort also. Okay. Nervous system, shoulder region, or maybe your posture is not correct, so you can have some spine issues, or you can have some back pain during this week. Communication based competition is favored for the student natives, and parents may be going in for some family trip, or you're already planning a family trip for yourself and your family. By the end of the week, definitely this is the time when you will be very meticulous about your job. You might just be thinking about how you can improve on your health also. So you might just go in for some fitness regime, some dietary regime also, and you are going to be feeling better as well. Just take care of your stomach region. Eat right, especially on the first afternoon to the 3rd of July. So that can give you some stomach upset, or some kind of a digestive trouble as well. Take care of your love emotions when moon is in the Libra sign during the 4th to the 6th evening. Maybe there can be some kind of argument that you can have with your partner, or maybe the ex-partner comes back and you have to think about it. You need to balance things, because you have a 5th house which is having a Libra sign. So you must understand, when Libra sign is active anywhere in the chart, you need to balance that area. So you have to balance your relationship with your children, you have to balance your relationship with your partner, love, relationship, romance. Also, don't get carried away or overboard in your hobby also, in your hobby pursuits or artistic creative bent of mind that you have. Don't get carried away and don't overdo things. Just draw a line, balance things in those areas. Okay, so things will start getting better for you. And don't be over worried. Okay, maybe for your children, maybe for your romantic partner, you're over worried, so nothing is going to happen. Just relax and just go for a family trip, or take them out for a dinner. Okay, coming to the next one, that is it's going to be helpful, no, if you take them out for yourself also. Good to connect with your family. So for Cancer natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Lastly, for half a day, during this week, it's going to be in your 5th house. So when it is in your 2nd house, this is about your financial budget planning. You're too pressed on that, what to do, how to do, how to make money, how can I save money. You're just talking to people about it, investors, or some people who are into it, already, some experts you're going to be consulting when moon is in the 2nd house. It's not good for maybe food. You can maybe have untimely meals, and it can give you some stomach related issues also. This might just be clearing some confusions when moon transits your 3rd house. But before that, you're just worried about how you can just balance your expenditures. Maybe somebody's unwell, you're just looking after, or there is a lot of expenditure on that, hospitalization, etc. Then moon moves into your 3rd house on the 1st afternoon till 3rd of July, and that's when Mercury and moon are forming an exchange. So it's good for your communication skills, enhancing yourself, upgrading yourself. Maybe you're going to be having some kind of mental peace, you're confident about your decision making, so that way it's good. Maybe you're connecting with your siblings, they're going to be going overseas, you're helping them out, or maybe there is a good job proposal that you get from the overseas places. You're traveling, you're happy with your presentation, so this is a very good day for you. You will develop that self-confidence also. All endeavors will be successful during this time period, so make the best use of this also. Then moon moves into your Libra sign on the 4th to the 6th evening, your 4th house. 4th house transit of moon definitely is you're very homey, you want to be home. It's not considered to be good because it's Karko Bhavna Shahid is entering its own zone, so you feel little uneasy on this day that I really need to work on this particular problem at home, or maybe the family issues you have to resolve, or there can be some old wounds that can resurface, and that will give you some lack of peace. So you need to take care of your mental setup during this time period. And also moon is going to be forming a connection here with Sun and Jupiter and Rahu as well, because they are in trine to this moon. So this might just bring about some healing tendency also. Maybe if you are hurt, if you are having some issues with your family members, so you might just resolve, sit and talk to them, be balanced. You have to have a balanced approach on the home front. You're doing something which requires a balance, because it is your fourth house energy where Libra is. Wherever your Libra is, you need to channel your energies. You have to balance your energies. Be measured with your relationship. Be measured with your education. Be measured with your relationship with your mom. You know, you are an extremist. Oh, I love my mom. Oh, I just hate her. I've seen those people also, you know, who don't get along well with their mother. Very rare, but it does happen. So you need to strike a balance there. Okay, so until unless there's a balance, you will not be able to resolve anything. Remember that. Okay, and also check the condition of Saturn. This is one of the sutras. When you talk about Saturn in a particular zone, you have to see the 10th house from Saturn also. That's where your karma is. So your karma, especially, you know, when Saturn is transiting your 9th house, your karma is to serve others. This is what your karma is right now. That is how, you know, you can, because from there the 10th house is active. That is your 6th house. So you know, just a sutra just got into my head and I just shared. So digestion issues can happen. Avoid spicy food this week, and also you might just be really doing well if you're a student native. Writing skills, artistic, speech related, any kind of debate or any kind of presentation, anything to teach someone, you're going to be really good at that. You might just be supporting some elderly person in your family who's not well. You're going to be taking care. Also in relationship, you have to heal, because by the end of the week, this is going to be giving you some trouble here and there in your relationship. You're not too happy. You feel that, you know, I'm giving the best of everything, but I'm not getting anything in return. Or maybe there can be some short small argument with your partner. It can also, because Venus is right opposite your 5th house, it can bring about some ex-partner in your back in your life also. So you need to pick and choose what you really want to do. Like, you want to continue with that relationship, that toxicity that you have gone through, or you want to move on. So that confusion will be there, because Rahu is also in the 8th house, which is the 4th from your 5th house. So whenever there's Rahu in the 4th house from anywhere, so the peace is lacking in that zone. Always remember. So this can bring about, and as it is from the 5th house, there is from the 5th house to 5th house is Saturn. So there's coldness, detachment in relationship also. Children are departing and they're going to go to the overseas places for studies, for pursuing their higher studies also, quite likely. Okay, so this is like giving you that kind of tug of war between your relationship, between your friend circle and also your ex-partner. So you have to plan everything really well. If at all you have strong placements in your own horoscope, you are in a dasha which gives you that leverage, so you should actually think about it. If it works out, perfect, go ahead. But you must remember that the Lord of the 5th is conjunct Ketu, so it has to end the relationship and then the new one will begin. Remember that. So something to do with your relationship you need to really work on. Okay, and Lord of the 7th is also in the 9th house, so it brings about new relationship and also new job assignment. One thing has to end and the other one will start, because from the 10th house, Saturn is in the 12 places away. So new job assignment coming your way. So do not let go of it. Just grab the opportunity that you're getting. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 1st house, 2nd house and 3rd house. And lastly, half a day on the 6th in your 4th house. So when Moon is in your 1st house, it is going to be giving you some kind of expenditures. You're cautious about taking risk in your investments, and you feel a little better as Moon passes on. So this is something which will give you power struggles in relationship. You might just feel a little uneasy. 1st house transit is considered to be good though, so this might just be bringing some good results in all sorts of areas, comforts, progeny, favorable time to do tantra mantra, or good conveyance if you want to buy, purchase property also, because Mars is also looking at your 4th house. There are chances of learning something new, literature, shastras, good fortune will smile on you. Moody, of course, mood swings definitely happen when Moon is in the 1st house. So you need to take care of your mindset, because after your 12th house transit, now Moon, when the cycle comes to an end in the 12th, and now the new cycle begins. As it is, Mars is an initiator, so this is going to be initiating something something new. You might just have lot many things to do, lot of duties that you have to cater to. So you have to be prepared for it. When moon is on the first house, it is going to be very emotional you that day. You have to be careful about your health. Some fever, inflammation can also happen during this week. I'm covering all the houses wherever moon is transiting. So emotional intensity is quite early with student natives. Creative productivity is late. Discussion over inheritance is possible with your parents when moon is going to be in your second house, forming an exchange with Mercury. So you need to be discussing all those things as well. Do not just dwell on the negatives, because when you are thinking about only losses, no savings, you are actually enhancing and upgrading all those actually and pushing them forward, and it's flaring up in a way. So you need to strike a balance there. What you're thinking, and also your confidence level. You have to have that confidence and faith, because you have a Libra sign in your third house. So you need to draw a line. You need to strike a balance, what to speak, how much to speak with others, because it will definitely be giving you that bluntness in your speech. Also with Mars and Ketu in your first house, you're blunt, you're upset with the world, so you're just complaining. So that is something you need to really work on. I'm not saying that stop it, but you can be little alert. You have to be aware that yes, I am doing this, okay, because of Mars and Ketu. In case you are having any kind of surgical process, go ahead. If you are having any health issues, you must seek help and advice from the right kind of doctor. Rahu is in the 7th house. It might just be a delayed process, but you will definitely get better with time. Also, it is good for clearing up all the debts. In case you have taken any loans, etc., you can just clear it off at the earliest, with Venus also going to be in the Taurus sign. You might just be joining a new job assignment during this week. Take care of your health. Saturn is transiting your 8th house, and once it gets retrograde, so this might just be bringing about some more health issues, because it's going to be inching towards your 7th house. With your partner, in your relationship, it can bring about some issues. So you need to see how it works. Also, there can be that you're going to be having multiple sources of income. You're thinking of new projects, you're thinking of growth, exploring something different than the league. So this will give you some kind of positive energy there as well. Positive energy and positive outcome also. Sun is your Lagnesh in the 11th house. Very good time period. You must connect with the influential people, with the people those who can help you. You have something on your mind, but you're not getting the breakthrough. So this is the time you should make the best use of. Okay, I need to do this project. I need to do it this way. So discuss it. Maybe with your friends, maybe with those who are going to be helping you out. Some advisory, you can take some advice. Jupiter is Kambasto. So maybe with your children might just guide you through. Okay, so take their help, take their advice. Okay, but you are going to be little towards with the kind of planetary positions we have. So you are just introverted right now. You're thinking that you can do it all, but that's not correct. You need to take advice and help from others who can guide you through. Okay, so work in a team and you will definitely do better and better. Okay, lastly, moon will be in your 4th house. This might just give you some mental some kind of lack of peace, or maybe there is something that you need to work on the home front with your family members. You need to take care of your relationships. Also, maybe you're traveling, you're tired and you want to take rest, but you're not able to. So that could also be one of the reasons when you feel little uncomfortable during the end of the week. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. Sorry. Okay. So for Virgo natives, this week moon is going to be in your 12th, 1st, 2nd and 3rd houses. Now 12th house transit is little uncomfortable one for everyone. Why? Because moon in the 12th house is the end of the cycle. So you're introspective, you're dwelling on things which you have not been able to do, so you feel a little uneasy during that time period. Suddenly you will see that there are so many bills that I have to pay. That can also cause some issues, mental issue. So you might just be feeling little uneasy during the start of the week, that is from the 30th June to the 1st July afternoon. And also Mars and Ketu are there in your 12th house, so this might just create some kind of debt or disease or some kind of expenditures. And also this is the time when you will be self introspective, or maybe you will just be detached and you want to just be, sometimes you want to be, you know, the me time. Or maybe you're just doing some spiritual practice, you're just visiting some religious place, and you're just or taking a nature's walk. So you're just in that introspective, self introspective zone during the start of the week. So do take that time out for yourself and do things that you really like doing, and don't dwell on, or don't be guilty or dwelling on the negatives, avoid, because you will feel, oh, I should have done that, oh, I didn't do that, because the cycle is coming to an end. When moon is in the 12th house, the cycle comes to an end of moon, 27 days. Then it will come to the same spot after 27 days. So you will be self introspective, what I didn't do, what I should have done, what I could have done, all those thoughts will be there. Why these people are talking like this, I don't like that, the public, too many people. So that is something which happens when moon is in the 12th. Then moon moves into your first house. So this is a good time period for starting something new. This is the time when you will be self, dependent and independent, I would say. So you want to do things, you want to be a caregiver, you want to do for your partner, in your, you're just initiating something, new things. All comforts will be enjoyed as if, when moon is in the first house. You might just purchase some vehicle, you might just be talking about, perfumes, luxurious items. You might just be going in for some business deal, because there is a exchange also between Mercury and moon during this time period for 2 quarter days, and that's happening from the first afternoon to the 3rd of July. So this is the time when you should be planning your investments really well, and you will be able to make money also. Then moon moves into your second house on the 4th to the 6th evening. Now this is the time when you have to strike a balance about your finances. You might just have some untimely meals, you might just be having some losses, you feel a little detached and uneasy during this time. There is a fear which is going to be bringing things down. The whole setup that you have made in this world, it might just seem crashing. Sometimes it so happens, right? So you need to strike a balance. Don't be too obsessed about your finances, about your family. Oh, I have to be very particular about my food habits. So all that happens when moon is in the second house. You're dwelling on that. So overwork, stress, moon Saturn will be, because the moon is also forming a connection with Saturn this week. So this might just bring about that stress level. So you might feel burnout, Against burnout, you need to have some, calming energies. Do some yoga practice, meditation, nature walk. Do some deepam remedy, that is light a diya in your west direction of the house. It will give you some peace, southwest. Okay, so diya, candle, tea light, whatever suits you, you should do it. Studies benefit from solo focus, not with people, not with your friends. Do it. Sleep issues, sinus or foot pain can come up, so take good care of yourself. So secrets may surface during this time period, and you will feel little uneasy because of that also. And also just clear your debts, clear your loans, and you're good to go. Because once you dwell on your negative aspects that you are carrying, the baggage that you're carrying, you will not feel comfortable. Also, Sun and Jupiter are in your 10th house. This is a good transit for you. You might just be getting that authority at a place of work. Saturn is also there in your 7th house. So in the Kendra, when Sun and Saturn are there, so it gives you progress and that upgradation also at the place of work. With government authorities, you will have some good rapport. So anything that is lying stuck will now get that momentum. Venus is also there in your 9th house, which is a good transit for you. Definitely you're going to be traveling. It's good for finances. If you have to make any decisions regards to your savings or how you can make money out of money, so this is a good transit for you. Luck is by your side, I would say. Okay, so enjoy. Just take care of your health. Something hidden, because Rahu is there in the 6th house. Change the doctor. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 11, 12, 1st and 2nd houses. So when moon is in your 11th house, definitely a very positive time period, because 1, first house, third house, sixth house, seventh house, 10th house, 11th house, moon does really well. So when it is in the 11th house, it's good for connecting with your friends, maybe catching up with them. There's a party that you can throw, but you must also remember that there's a Mars Ketu combination. So you might just break away from the toxicity, or the toxic relationship. This might just give you some comforts, monetary gains, but at the same time, at what cost? So you need to take care of your shared resources. You have to be very sensitive. And also this might just bring about friendship betrayals, because you thought that this person is going to be helping me out and something really reverse happens. With Ketu, it is like breaking away from those people. So sudden praise or visibility, teamwork at the place of work, especially in the middle of the week when there is a exchange between Mercury and Moon. Also, there can be a lower back strain. Just take care, sit upright. Good posture will help you. Also good for group projects post 4th of July. Advice from elders is valuable. Also, Moon is going to be in your first house during the towards the end of the week. See, 4th to the 6th evening, Moon is going to be in your first house. So starting a new cycle. So you might just be changing a place, a house, or maybe you're going to be, starting a new business, starting a new job. Do it before Mercury turns retrograde or Saturn turns retrograde, because 12th, Saturn is turning retrograde. So Saturn is your yoga karagraha. So it's really very essential that you make the best use of this Saturn direct motion. Especially I've seen when Saturn, being the yoga karagraha, good graha, turns retrograde, it just says review. What is it that you need to do? What is it that you did not do? So something that you have been missing out on, you need to work on. Maybe you have taken a loan from someone, you have not been able to pay off. So this is the time you should review. You should just try paying it. Any kind of debt, loans, anything that you have, or maybe there's a disease that you have been going through, some kind of chronic disease that you have been going through. Now is the time you have to review, change the doctor, seek help and advice from the right kind of people. Help your siblings. Okay, take the help from your siblings or help them. That is also the key. Okay. And Sun and Jupiter are in your 9th house. Any which ways, this is a good time period for you. Jupiter is combust. So it can give you communication gap with others, but when Jupiter is combust, being the Akara Graha, so it is definitely a positive Jupiter for you. So it will give you travels, it will give you authority, your colleagues, your mentors, gurus, etc. They will just be by your side when you need them. The kind of advice that you need, you will definitely be able to do it. Okay. So this is something which is going to be giving you a lot of strength this week also. Mars and Ketu combination in the 11th house is not considered to be that good for you people. So you need to take care of the right choices. You need to take care of your friendship, the circle that you're moving around in, because 7th Lord is in the 11th house. So this might just bring about some issues and troubles in your relationship. So if you're thinking of starting a new relationship, proposing that person, or ex-partner coming back to your life and thinking about reconciling, not a good period. Not a good period. Rahu is there in the 10th house, in the 5th house. It will give you those kinds of situations even more. You might just come across someone from the past that can resurface, and that will give you a lot of sleepless nights. It's not considered to be good if you make some wrong decision during this time. Seek and consult the right kind of people. Seek your elders. Seek your some astrologer. Okay, some help you need. Okay, so that is something which is the theme of the week. Okay, investment wise, job wise, everything is good, looks good. Venus in the 8th house, people will say I've done the video, please do refer to that. You will get more clarity there. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th. Okay, let me just change this. Okay, Moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, 12th and 1st houses this week. So when Moon is in the 10th house, you expect a lot from your people. You're very emotional at work, basically. So this might just bring about some conflict with your bosses, seniors, or there can be some money, professional discussions which can happen. You wanted that particular department to work for, and you wanted a change. You were getting that promotion, but now you are not. That either or, depending on your personal chart, because there is a Mars Ketu combination there, no? So it is like, breaking away from that. It just disconnects you. It just breaks you. in that particular zone. So you need to be really careful about your decision making. Do not be emotionally attached to whatever you're doing. Do your thing and that's it. Don't get it attached to any kind of job, any kind of people, at the place of work especially. Be professional, because you have to, that is what Ketu wants you to. Okay, so authority figures or spouse test your patience. Ketu may spark detachment over months. Workplace politics can bring you some kind of backstabbing. Okay, that can happen. Leadership required midweek. Also, there can be stress induced acidity. You can have some issue in your trouble, that fire. So you need to have a lot of fluids. Stay hydrated. Competition is tough, but fair results are likely. Take initiative in the family meetings rather than getting detached from your family. You, as it is, have a Rahu in your 4th house. You're very particular about your family. You're obsessive about your family also. And moon, when transits through your 12th house, that is the time period when there will be some health issue that you can experience, especially on the 4th to the 6th evening, 4th morning till the 6th evening. So in the 12th house, it can give you disturbance in sleep, or maybe you can be a little restless, expenditures, travels, but it is not that soothing. Okay, it's not that comfortable. So you're feeling a little uneasy. So do the salt remedy. I always say do the salt remedy, from time to time, because that is something that everybody can do. Just soak your feet in the salt water before going to bed for 10 minutes, and then just flush that water in the in your toilet. That's, or maybe if you have a bathtub, just put a little bit of salt, and then just sit for some time, and then just drain that water. Okay, and wash your feet again in the tub well, because the negative energy should not stay, because whatever the toxins are, whatever the negative energies are, that will just go to the ocean through that water. So remember, whatever comes from the ocean is going back to that, and the ocean only has that capacity to clear your toxins, or maybe whatever not negative thoughts that you're going through. Okay, so do this remedy when moon especially is in the 12th house. Balance your expenditures. You're just doing for others, you're just getting carried away and doing overboard. Don't get overboard, because this is Libra sign in your 12th house. So you need to strike a balance. Okay, you need to strike a balance if you really want good results from this place. Okay, expenditures, people that you're connecting with, you need to strike a balance here. Okay, and then when moon is in the 1st house, 6th evening, it's going to be there, and Ketu is also going to be changing the very same day, the nakshatra. So this is the time when you have to be any which ways careful about your relationship, about your expenditures. This will give you that clarity also as to what you should be doing at the place of work, with Ketu transiting through Purva Falgoni nakshatra. Okay, so that is something which is part of the game, because Rahu Ketu will be changing nakshatras, they'll be changing signs, and they are those grahas who actually give you a lot of karmic relationship with others. Either you quit the relationship or you actually start a relationship. Excuse me. So maybe you will be starting a good chemistry and bonding again with your mother or your motherland. Okay, Rahu is a foreigner after all, so it might just give you that inclination to leave to the for foreign land, study in the foreign land. Okay, so that's what. Saturn is there in the 5th house, so you have to be cautious about your relationship. Saturn will not let you have a relationship from the past. He says no, current relationship. If you want, you have to be disciplined. So it will not take you back to the previous relationship, and Rahu is there in the previous sign, so it might just bring about some connectivity with the foreign relationship might trigger. Okay. Jupiter and Sun are in the 8th house, so you need to take care of your health. Some revelations will be made. Maybe you will be learning some new shastras, scriptures, or maybe some kind of religious text, literature. You might just be getting inclined towards that. And in relationship, you will get that clarity also, whether you are good in relationship, whether you want this relationship or not. Sun will give you that clarity, transformative energy that will be there. Okay. Or maybe your communication is the key, right kind of communication. Excuse me, something happened. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th and 11th, and lastly the 12th house. So when moon is in the 9th house, it's coming out of the 8th house zone, so it's definitely much better as compared to what it was in the 8th house. And this might just give you that kind of opportunity also, but caution is required. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're going in for higher studies, upgrading yourself, so this might just give you some kind of impulsiveness also, with Mars also in the 9th house. So you need to take care while traveling, while starting a new business, or anything to do with speculative income. You might just land up into big time losses, so you have to be careful. Attraction to a teacher like figures can also crop up. Ketu may awaken past love patterns, with Ketu in the 5th sign, which is the sign of partner, relationship, Purva Punya, love, romance, children. So that is what the house of creativity we see from the Leo sign. So when Ketu is going to be transiting through the Uttara Falgoni to Purva Falguni nakshatra, it might just trigger a relationship also, but you have to be cautious because the past relationship might also trigger. So this is something you have to be prepared for. Also, travel or publishing brings good results, and you have to take care of your hip joint, or when you're walking, you have to be maybe just take it easy. No brisk walk. Sweat it out, but no brisk walking. Okay, higher learning thrives. Exams will improve for the student natives, definitely. This is also the time for spiritual discussions, or maybe some kind of talks you might just have with your elderly people at home or somewhere else, maybe at the workplace. You will be having a good conversation with them. Also, 9th house will give you 10th house will make you little practical at work also, because this is the exchange that is forming with Mercury, between Mercury and Moon on this day, and that's happening on the 1st afternoon to the 3rd evening. Okay, 3rd July, sorry, not evening, but the whole 3rd. So that is when moon is going to be in your 10th house in Virgo sign. So this is a very positive thing which is happening. At the workplace, you will get the benefits from the VIPs, government officials. You might just be very courageous to make decisions. Your intellect is good. You're going to be making some wise decisions also. Do not get carried away, because your Saturn is there, too much of workload. You're getting too much and you're saying, yes, I give it more to me. Bring it on. So that is something you have to be cautious about, because you're too much into friends, too much, colleagues cannot be friends. So you have to draw a line. That is why Libra is in your 11th house. You have to draw a line with your friends. You have to draw a line at your place of work, with your mentors, with the officials especially. You have to have that professional approach. Then only things will get better. You may get that kind of status that you're waiting for, and people might just appreciate your work this week, so that is good. And also health will improve when moon is transiting your 10th house. And then moon moves into Libra sign on the 4th to the 6th evening, and that is when moon is also considered to be very positive, and it is going to be giving you inclination to connect with your friends. Maybe there's a party that you have to attend, or maybe work-wise you're celebrating something good happened, or maybe you're just good at your relationship, you reconciled, you got a good news. So that is also going to be a very positive day. Your maternal uncles, aunts, they will also feel better. If at all they have incurred any losses or health issues, they will also bring very some good news to you. Okay, so enjoy. And also your success rate is going to increase this week, so be happy about it. As it is Rahu and Jupiter and Sun are in trine to your 11th house, fulfillment of desires. Okay, as it is 9th, Lord is looking at your 11th house, so this is a very good combination, remember. And there's a parivartana also between moon and Mercury, so this is putting everything together. It's good for relationship, it's good for making decisions regards to your learning, job change. Also upgradation is really evident. Venus in the 6th house might just give you some health issues here and there, but Venus is Venus, so don't worry about it. It'll give you, that's his Mrit Sanjeevani, he has that boon. So ask Venus to give you that. Okay, so how you do it? Just pray to the goddess Lakshmi, or recite Shri Suktam. If you can't recite, listen to that Shri Suktam. Or if you can't do anything, just offer some sweets to the underprivileged. That will really resolve most of your troubles. Or your colleagues, maybe just take some sweets, white sweets, to the office, to your workplace, and distribute it. Okay, Saturn is looking at Venus, no? So you need to serve the masses. So masses is maybe your colleagues, maybe your people you actually get connected to. That is something you're working for. So that is going to be good for your your health. So in a way, Venus is enhanced. Okay, so that is something which is required also, because Venus is an akara graha after all. So when Venus akara graha transiting the sixth house, it's minus minus plus. So don't worry. The horoscope looks good actually right now. Sagittarius rising is a good horoscope also for Lagna Shuddhi. I'm taking this also, okay, into account. There are very few charts which are positive. So maybe I take if at all I have to, then I take Capricorn, I think, and I do take Taurus also. That is also not bad. But yeah, but there are very few Maharutas right now with Leo sign afflicted, which is the house of Purva Punya, any which ways, the sign of Purva Punya. So it is very difficult to find an auspicious Maharuta right now. Okay, coming to the next one. Too much of talking happened actually for this. So this is for the Capricorn natives. The reading for Capricorn, let me write it, because these are all live sessions, as you know. So for Capricorn natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 8th house first, and then 9th, 10th and 11th. Okay, so when Moon is in the 8th house, it starts from the 30th June till the 1st afternoon. It's going to be in the 8th house. See, 8th house Chandrashtama is not a good time period, as it is Mars and Ketu are also in the 8th house. Not that favorable time. Tax, loan, insurance matters may intensify. You have taken some loan, it is getting difficult. You have in marriage you are having some issues. You have a business proposal that you are working on, it's all working out. So things are slowing down with Mars and Ketu combination in the 8th house. Once Ketu leaves the zone of Uttara Falgoni, it will be better. From the 6th of July onwards, things are going to get better. Saturn is turning retrograde also. So plan everything really well, because you can have some issues when Saturn, your Lagnesh, turns retrograde. It's inching towards the 2nd house. Again, the Sadesati phase, can start. So you need to be really careful about your health, about your communication, about your job, about the relationship with others overall. I know you people were waiting for Saturn's transit. Things were better. Then again, Mars Ketu transited through your 8th house. So take care of your health, take care of your relationship. When Moon is in the 8th house, you can have some issues to deal with. You're confused, basically. You're confused. You're too moody. No, I don't feel like it. Sometimes what happens, you don't even know why you're feeling that. It happens. It happens with me also. So that's something which is very common. When Moon is in the 8th house, you don't know what is going on. Then you make wrong decisions, impulsive decisions, and then feel bad. Sometimes you cry a lot when Moon is in the 8th house, or you feel that why people have done this to me. You will be talking about this for sure. This is a very regular kind of a feature that I get to know from others. People will come back and tell me that, yeah, your weeklies, when Moon was in the 8th house, this happened. So you need to actually, during this time, because it's a transformative energy, something has to end and something else. So you being emotional is not going to help you. You need to be very strong. You have to transform and you have to be creative. So just channel your energy when Moon is in the 8th house to something which is productive, something which is not letting you down or bogging you down. Okay, things surrounding you, people surrounding you might just bring your emotions down, or they can just test you. So get into the research, be more analytical during this time. Maybe you can have some health issues related to gut or reproductive system, can be having some discomfort there. Okay, so you have to take care. But student natives will definitely get some kind of success or some benefit from the quiet dedication. So you need to really work on yourself in isolation. Venus is there in your 5th house. Don't worry about your relationship, your creative self. Emotionally, you're getting stronger with Moon's ingress in the other signs during the week. Once Moon crosses the 8th house, you start feeling better and better, at least for 7.5 days, you are good to go, because 9th house, 10th house, and then 11th house, these are good transits back to back. So if you want to travel, if you want to start a new job assignment, if you want to meet people, you want to connect with your friends, this is a good week that you're heading to, and after that also. Okay, so this is something which is going to be giving you some kind of compassionate you. You're going to be becoming a compassionate you. Okay, and spend some alone time also. Understand what is bothering you. Okay, so any kind of investments, any kind of new relationship, do not do it during the first half of the week. Then gradually you will start balancing things out, at the workplace and at home. You will be having that balanced approach, and you will have some new opportunities also opening for you. In the 10th house, you're going to be very confident. Your connectivity with the government officials, any kind of job, mantra, or anything which you were waiting for will appear out of the blue. Okay, so moon in the 10th house is considered to be good. In the 11th house also it is going to be good. So 5 days definitely are in your favor. And in case you have any kind of plans that you want to meet your friends, get together, or you want to celebrate any kind of news that you were waiting for, so this is a good transit, good week for you also. By the end of the week, especially 4th to the 6th evening onwards, you will start feeling better. Not just evening, 6th evening, but yeah, the next 4-5 days also it's good. Okay, so that's what. And also, Rahu is in the 2nd house, so this is something that you have to be cautious about, because Rahu in the 2nd house will give you some deviation from the right path to make money. Maybe you will have a distant relationship with your family from your own people, so you have to be cautious about that. Don't use hurtful things, say hurtful things or harsh language with your own people. Also, when you're purchasing property, etc., be cautious, because Mars is with Ketu. So this is something which will not give you the right property, or you will have some issues in the property matters. So you need to be cautious about those things. Also, Saturn is in the 3rd house. It's good. Till now it's good, so far so good. But when Saturn turns retrograde on the 12th, which is the upcoming week after this, you have to be cautious about your confidence level and your travels and your relationship with your siblings. Your job proposal that you were waiting for, it might just delay. So do it before that. This is the week when you should just take the initiative and just reach out to those people who can help you out, finding a new job assignment. Okay, so Mercury is also forming an exchange with Moon during this week, and that's happening on the 1st to the 3rd July. So 1st to the 3rd July, when Moon and Mercury are forming an exchange, it's good for travels. It's good for communication with your mentors, gurus, siblings, with your family, or with your partner also. Business proposal you can initiate. You will get some success there, and good for your investments also. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius, yes. So for Aquarius natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th houses. See, when Moon is in the 7th house, it is considered to be good for your relationship. You are the nurturing kinds. Joint ventures might be you might just be getting into joint ventures, but be careful, because it's a little tricky. It's dicey because of Mars and Ketu combination also with Moon. It can bring about some confusion here and there, and clarity definitely will be missing. So you are confused whether I should not, or maybe in this relationship, whether I should be there in this relationship or I should part ways. Either or, it will give you that tug of war. It will give you that confused state of mind also. Career wise, the legal matters, PR fields, etc., if you are in, that's beneficial. But otherwise, it is going to be giving you some hiccups here and there. So plan everything really well, maybe with the advertisement or advertising or anything where you are going to be doing good marketing. So that way it is good. But it can give you eye strain, it can give you headaches. Health wise, you have to be cautious. Student natives will definitely be doing well. Some kind of collaborations, some kind of travels, but don't be jealous. You can get inspired but not jealous. See, jealousy is something which is very common, but I always say, can't we get inspired instead of getting jealous? Jealousy is a very negative expression. Why get jealous? We can, if we are less, we can just learn from someone else, isn't it? At this age also, I'm learning. I always learn, and everybody says that you're always about yourself. No, it's not. It's incorrect statement. I am about other people. I can, if people are not there, I'm just nothing, nobody. I don't like doing anything then. I will not. That is why I use this platform, just to spread my knowledge. So it is definitely required that you should be doing for others, give back and learn from others, rather than just getting jealous of what others are doing. Also remember, there's a Kalsarpa, which is the Kalsarpa. I don't use that term because of people who learn and they know, they've heard about it. It's always Rahu Ketu axis, you can say, all the grahas are. So this is about introvertedness, because all the planets are in the invisible half, which is the night time. So you feel that you're in that close knit you're just not able to go out, you're stuck, you feel that the energies are pretty trapped when Rahu Ketu axis is predominant. Once Mars moves out of on the 21st, Mars will be moving ahead of Ketu. So then you will start feeling better and better and better. But do remember that this has given you that introvertedness, you're not well, you're just getting into the zone where you are not able to meet people, converse with people, you want to go out, you're not able to, you want to do things for others, you're not able to. That is a blocked chakra, that is because of this Rahu in the first house and Ketu in the seventh. And since Mars has transited through your seventh house, you feel very uncomfortable, because Mars is an Akara Graha first of all, and is also the ruler of the three Shadaya, one of the three Shadaya houses. That is the reason you feel a little uncomfortable. Okay, but don't worry, things are going to get better for you, and Jupiter is also going to rise. Things are going to get better for your studies, for your education. Collaborate with others, discussion on family values, marriage, etc. will definitely be possible with your parents. And just avoid any kind of risky ventures during this time, and travels also if you can, because of the invisible half active and not the visible half. So if you'll travel also, it will be a little tricky or uneasy travels or journeys. Okay, avoid. I would suggest avoid, because Mars and Ketu are in the seventh house. Seventh house is also the house of travels, and eighth house has a Saturn from here. So all these put together, it's not looking that great. So if you are in the dasha of Mars, so this is not a good chart right now. Okay, once Mars leaves the zone, so things are going to get better. I know it is going to, now you'll say that it is a Virgo sign, not a friendly zone, but it's much better than Ketu Mars conjunction as compared to Mars in Virgo. Okay, Jupiter also needs to be risen by 9th, it will rise, so things will get better for you. Okay, coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th houses. So when Moon is in the 6th house, this is a good time period for following a fitness routine. This is a good time when you are spending money or time on your health. Focus on your health, because Mars and Ketu are also there in your 6th house. So you need to work out, you need to pursue some sports activity, and you have to take care of your feet, you have to take care of your routine. Routine is the key basically. Saturn is over your first house also in this Pisces sign. People have started to develop that those pains in the feet, especially with Saturn's ingress in the Pisces. Pisces is a sign of feet. So water retention, feet, swollen feet, sitting for long hours, etc. Varicose veins. I'm hearing all these a lot. Or you can say osteoporosis, arthritis, all these are heard more when Saturn transits through the Pisces sign. And digestive issues also, because Rahu is in the Aquarius sign, so it gives digestive troubles because it's 6 from 6th. So you need to take care of your health any which ways, and colleagues may test your patience, they might just instigate you. So you need to stay calm. You need to actually, lighten the mood, I would say. In case there is any kind of friction at the workplace, just try to lighten it. Just say that I'm not a leader, you people are, you people made me. Say it like that, and help them become the leaders. That will help you also grow. Okay, so start doing things for others. As it is the Pisces sign, they have a Aquarius in their 12th, so they are very good teachers, so help others. Try, they're very good doctors, I've seen. So try helping others when Mars, Ketu, and Moon are in your 6th house. And also major responsibility will be assigned to you. So the workload is going to increase with Sun Jupiter combination in your 4th house. Things are going to get little tough for you at the workplace. Lot of work from 9th, especially 9th onwards. You are going to get lots to do, lots on your plate. Okay. Some stress levels it can bring about when Moon is in the 8th house. Try to balance things. 8th house. Okay, now how to balance this? Let me think. See, 8th house is the house of research. It's the house of other people's money. So you need to draw a line in speculative income. You are going overboard in your expenditures. You're going to be thinking only about money, relationship all the time. So you need to draw a line. You need to be really focused on helping others and how you can grow in your education, in your research work, how you can be growing in your knowledge. So that is something you need to work on. Also, this can bring about some spirituality in you. With if you become materially spiritual, things are not going to help you. You need to draw a line. Try to balance those energies if you really want good results in relationship, in finances, in your health also. Okay, so you need to start working on this, especially with the 8th house energy of Libra sign. And this is also going to be detaching you from how you can be more practical and not more towards the luxurious items, etc. With Libra sign also, the ruler being Venus, and Ketu is going to be transiting that Venus's nakshatra. So it will give you that liberation in love, art, luxuries. It will detach you what's false. So this is the week where you will get that enlightenment also. Sudden breakups can happen. You will meet those people who are not who are superficial, I would say. So this is good, when you get that clarity with Mercury and Moon also forming an exchange in the middle of the week. So this will give you that clarity. You might just not be that emotional about your friends, about your people that you're with. It might just give you that breakthrough in relationship. Some ex relationship also, if it reappears, I don't want this, I don't want to get into this toxic relationship again. It might just give you that clarity now. So sanity and lunacy, these you have to, a very thin line is there. So you need to be more sane and make wise decisions rather than making impulsive decisions. That is what this Saturn in the Lagna is asking again and again. If you have to travel, maybe in the foreign land if you are, so this might just be a little tough period for you because Rahu is in your 12th house. So maybe with foreigners if you connect, so that's better rather than shifting to a foreign land, because Jupiter is in your 4th house. So it's better to be in your homeland. It'll be good if you are working on yourself, on your family also. Okay, so this is what, and what else? Yeah, I think I'm good to go, and you guys are also good to go. So just enjoy this week, because we have a Ketu shifting from Sun's nakshatra to Venus's nakshatra, which is definitely very powerful and very positive, because Venus is the Daitya Guru. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and do like, share and subscribe, and do let me know what else you want me to bring in the weeklies. Dailies, of course, I'm doing on the nakshatra base, so I hope you are enjoying it. I hope that's helping you also. I try my best to bring it on time. All right, thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.